Rich versus poor, the financial habits that define success. Disciplined, intentional, visionary. The difference between rich and poor often lies in the habits they practice daily. What financial habits set the wealthy apart from everyone else? In today's video, we'll explore the key financial habits that define success. But before you start, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. The mindset difference. Scarcity versus abundance. Why do some see opportunities while others only see limitations? The rich approach life with an abundance mindset. They believe opportunities are limitless and their success doesn't come at the expense of others. On the other hand, many of those struggling financially are trapped in a scarcity mindset, constantly worrying about losing what little they have. Picture this. One person saves every penny, fearing an uncertain future, while another invests in courses or tools to enhance their skills. The difference? The first person is focused on survival. The second is focused on growth. Suspense builds when you ask yourself, are your habits rooted in fear or driven by possibility? Spending habits. Wants versus needs. What if your spending decisions could make or break your future? The poor often spend money to fulfill immediate desires, whether it's the latest gadget or an impulsive night out. The rich, however, have mastered the art of differentiating between wants and needs. Imagine standing in a store eyeing an expensive item. The wealthy individual asks, will this purchase improve my life or just provide temporary pleasure? Most of the time, they walk away. The habit of self-control builds wealth brick by brick. Saving versus investing. Why do the rich never rely solely on savings accounts? The financially successful know that saving money is important, but investing it is what creates true wealth. They understand that letting their money work for them through stocks, real estate, or other assets is far more effective than hoarding cash in a savings account with minimal returns. Consider this scenario. One person saves $500 a month for 10 years, earning almost nothing in interest. Another invests the same amount in a diversified portfolio and earns substantial returns over time. The difference in their financial futures is staggering. Are you making your money work for you or letting it sit idle? Networking. Building bridges versus staying isolated. How often do you step out of your comfort zone to connect with others? Rich individuals understand the power of relationships. They attend seminars, engage with mentors, and cultivate a network of like-minded individuals. Meanwhile, the poor often shy away from networking, focusing solely on personal efforts. Think of this. Your next big opportunity could come from a single conversation or introduction. Yet too many people let fear or complacency hold them back. Opportunities don't just appear. They are often created through intentional connections. Successful networking isn't about using people. It's about mutual growth. It's about exchanging value, sharing ideas, and building trust that lasts a lifetime. Are you surrounding yourself with people who inspire growth, or are you stuck in a bubble? Time management, prioritizing growth versus wasting hours. What if the way you spend your time today determines your success tomorrow? The rich treat time as their most valuable asset. They plan their days meticulously, prioritizing activities that lead to growth, whether it's learning a new skill, exercising, or working on a side hustle. The poor, on the other hand, often waste hours on non-productive activities, like binge-watching shows or scrolling through social media. Imagine a scenario. Two individuals have the same 24 hours. One dedicates 2 hours a day to personal development, while the other loses those same hours to distractions. Over a year, the first person gains a massive advantage. Time is an equalizer. It doesn't matter where you come from, only how you use it. Every hour is a chance to build a skill, connect with someone valuable, or move closer to your dreams. Are you investing your time wisely or letting it slip away? Risk-taking. Calculated steps versus playing it safe. Could fear of failure be holding you back from success? Wealthy individuals understand that every great reward involves some level of risk. They take calculated risks, weighing the pros and cons, and aren't afraid to fail. Meanwhile, those who struggle financially often play it safe, avoiding risks entirely out of fear of loss. Picture someone starting a business. It's a gamble, but they believe in their idea and are willing to work hard. Contrast that with someone who avoids entrepreneurship because it's too risky. Over time, the gap between their financial outcomes becomes enormous. The path to success is never a straight line. It's filled with risks, failures, and setbacks. But for those who dare to take the leap, the rewards can be life-changing. What risks are you willing to take for a better future? Learning. Continuous growth versus stagnation. When was the last time you learned something new to improve your life? Rich individuals are lifelong learners. They read books, attend seminars, and actively seek knowledge that can help them grow. In contrast, many poor individuals stop learning once they leave formal education, assuming it's no longer necessary. Think about this. One person spends $20 on a self-help book that inspires a breakthrough, while another spends the same amount on a fast food meal. The first investment could change a life. The second is forgotten in an hour. Knowledge is the foundation of wealth, and the pursuit of learning keeps the mind sharp. Every new skill or piece of wisdom gained is a step toward greater opportunities. Are you feeding your mind or just your stomach? Gratitude and positivity. Building versus blaming. What if gratitude was the secret ingredient to wealth? The rich practice gratitude daily. They focus on what they have and build on it, rather than lamenting what they lack. On the other hand, the poor often fall into a cycle of blaming external circumstances for their struggles. Imagine waking up every morning and listing 3 things you're grateful for. This simple habit can shift your mindset from negativity to possibility. The more positive energy you exude, the more opportunities seem to come your way. Do you focus on what's possible or what's wrong? Discipline. Consistency versus instant gratification. How often do you choose short-term pleasure over long-term goals? The wealthy have an unparalleled sense of discipline. They stick to their budgets, work on their goals, and delay gratification for bigger rewards. The poor often fall into the trap of seeking instant satisfaction, whether it's a quick purchase or skipping hard work for temporary comfort. Picture this. One person consistently invests in their future, while another repeatedly dips into savings for unnecessary expenses. Over time, the disciplined individual's efforts compound into massive results. What sacrifices are you willing to make today for a better tomorrow? Giving back. Contribution versus consumption. Why do the wealthy give more when they already have so much? Contrary to what some might think, the rich understand the power of giving. They donate to charities, mentor others, and reinvest in their communities. This act of giving not only helps others, but also expands their influence and sense of purpose. Meanwhile, those who struggle financially often focus solely on consumption, spending on themselves without considering the impact of giving back. Could giving be the key to unlocking your own success? It's not just about money, it's about habits. Success isn't about where you start. It's about the habits you cultivate along the way. Whether you're rich or poor, the choices you make today will shape your future. So, which financial habit resonated with you the most? The divide between rich and poor often comes down to how money is managed, saved, and invested. Share your thoughts or habits you plan to adopt in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on mastering your finances. Thanks for watching. Stay disciplined, stay intentional, and let's achieve financial success together.